But otherwise, hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. Again, it's been a very stressful week on our side. But as always, I'm joined by the one, the only, the Koopa. Hello. Tough.
I like how he's just standing there in awe as she's flexing.
Uh-huh. But yeah, unfortunately, we just haven't really had much time to play Final Fantasy recently. Technically, we had a couple of days to do so, but we decided to play Divinity, right? We decided to play Divinity instead with Yaku, so we were just having the annual Divinity stream, if you will. But now that we're done with the Divinity, now we can come back to Final Fantasy, come back to playing through Final Fantasy. Unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of time today to play the MSQ, but there is an event going on at the moment.
Yes.
Heaven's Turn.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. True.
Also, it's sunrise. Look how pretty it is. All the god rays.
Yeah. Is sunrise here. Is gonna be Heaven's Turn. Heaven's Turn is the equivalent of New Year's here in Final Fantasy. And I believe every year they go through a different animal depending on the year.
I mean,
the animal it is.
like in
It's called Seize the Nay. And these two look absolutely stupid. They
look ridiculous. Yes.
This is the dumbest we've seen them. Like the others made sense, like with like the bull horns or like just the other like kabutos
I feel like
that they've worn, but this is the silliest
I
one.
feel like
for
a lot
sure.
of the kabutos actually like incorporate the head with the like helmet itself,
Yes.
but this one just has one
Yeah.
on top, and it just
this
looks silly.
This is a head on top of the helmet instead of the helmet being the head, which is what makes this
To be fair,
sillier.
it is difficult to make like a long head like a horse's into something like
Nah,
on a
you can do
face, but still. Also, what I would say, we'll see what the quest itself is like. I assume it's not gonna be related, but I appreciate because I've noticed that lately, like the announcement graphics for all these seasonal events include like actual characters, like mostly like Real and Reborn characters. I've noticed, but not only. And for this event, it's related to the horse, and they have the count on it, the count of House Forton, because you know they use like the horse as the symbol. We see if that's in any way related to the story, but I like that they use that fact.
Speak to the Red Uma Doshin. Good morning to you, my lord. I'm the Uma Doshin, a member of a far eastern delegation come to share our traditions of Heaven's Turn with the good people of Edosia. If there is aught you would know of this year's celebration, you need only ask. What do you do here? At the turning of the year, a small delegation of our people will journey to Edosia to celebrate the coming of Heaven's Turn, and in doing so, strengthen the bonds of friendship between Edosia and the Far East. Under the direction of our leader, the Oma Bugyo, we are planning a procession featuring this year's totem animal, the noble horse. We do hope you enjoy it. So,
You're not gonna ask what is Heaven's Turn?
we're getting there. Now that we have greater context of Stormblood and what the Far East is, and considering how important it's meant to be, like I say important, obviously I know very little about Shadowbringers and Endwalker, and what regions we explore and what new nations we interact with. But from my understanding, when it comes to seasonal events, we have had events influenced by Ishgard, right? Like that's true. Like with Christmas, right? Christmas is straight Ishgard.
Yeah,
I
that's
think there's another one as well. Yeah, and this one they're referring to the Hingashi, the Doman region, right? When it comes to like these traditions.
I feel like that's important that like Doma and Hingashi are two separate countries.
Yes, they are. But they keep it vague here. They just say Far East, right? This is like it's like kind of both. But the problem here is that, like, one, it feels weird that it feels like this has been running for quite some time, I would imagine, but like the liberation of Doma just happened in relatively recent times. But not just that, but like I don't get the impression that Doma's in a place where they have the resources to like send out delegations like this and do these kind of things.
Yeah,
Like
that's
you
right.
don't get that kind of vibe. Like Doma feels like a very poor, war-torn
Yes.
country, right?
Yes.
Like it would be as if like Alamig, like suddenly we had like an Alamigan like festival or something run by the Alamigans, and it's like there. I mean, honestly, I'd believe that a little bit more actually, because I
Yeah.
feel like it. I get the impression they're a little bit more better off, but I only get that. I get that impression one because they like their capital wasn't destroyed like the Doman was,
Yeah, and
where
there
that was
seemed to be a
literally like flooded.
There seem to be a lot more
But
people there in general.
yeah, it seems like better populated, and also like their economic situation feels a little bit better as well. Like it feels a little bit more established, not just because of the money that they found, but I mean technically, like I guess in the lore, like they're being exploited by the Sultana and stuff. But like that it feels like they're in a better economic position than the Doman region, so it'd make more sense for them to host a holiday. But like I have a really hard time believing that that the Doman region would be organizing this, which means like there's a higher chance that the Kugane regions are organizing this. But it feels weird if that's the case, because if you remember, Kugane is meant to be a little bit more, I almost want to say a little bit more isolationist, or in the sense that like they are a place where many other countries go there, but at the same time it's really weird. It
Like
doesn't really make much sense like how they wrote the people there, because they're also very traditional.
Yeah, like
and
they allow
it
people
feels
in
like
there,
they-
but they don't like go out of their way to like interact with others.
Yeah, it's just poorly written. I said this before, that like it doesn't. A place like Kugane reminds me of like Tokyo, Japan, and Tokyo, Japan is hyper westernized because there's so much like tourism. There's so much tourism there. There's so many different people there. So because of that, the city becomes like almost any other like major city in the West, where it's a bit of everything. Because just because of the people that are there. Where if you want the more traditional stuff, then you have to go more inland, that sort of thing. But like it feels like they didn't really know what to do with Kugane, and they wanted to still keep it very like traditional, but at the same time, it didn't really make much sense. Like,
funnily enough, when I think of Kugane, it makes me think of Singapore more than Tokyo.
yeah, kind of.
It's like it's like this lone city, like disconnected from everything else.
Yeah. It reminds me of Singapore because it's a lone city, right? It's like a little island that's like on its own, that's not necessarily representative of the rest of the region, right?
Yeah,
Like that's the
exactly.
thing. So like, yeah, it feels weird because like in the game, I'm thinking to myself like, where are these people from? Are they from Kugane? That doesn't make sense. Are they from Doma? That doesn't make sense either. Like I didn't.
Are they from Higashi?
Like, I don't
No,
believe-
because Higashi doesn't like to interact with people.
Yeah, like I don't believe that anyone from the Far Eastern region would be sending delegations around the world
not
to like
officially.
celebrate their traditions. Yeah,
Like
it's- I
specific
don't-
people can, but like not as like an
Yeah.
official affair. Right?
I bring this up just because of the greater context that we have with Stormblood. Before this, I didn't know. I was like, oh no, yeah, sure, they send out delegations. But now after we played Stormblood, it's like, I don't believe you. Like I didn't believe that this would happen. Like I did. It's immersion breaking in my mind, at least. Like in my mind, Stormblood just ruined the. Like this is the issue with Stormblood, is that because they handle the Far East so poorly, it's so sad, because like aesthetically it's nice. Like Kugane looks like a nice city, and there's like a
Yeah,
lot you can
and a lot
do
of
like with the
people-
aesthetics of the Far East.
Yeah, like a
But
lot of people like living
I would
in
say that
Shirogane and stuff as well.
yeah. Like the aesthetic is really cool, but like lore wise and what they did with it in game, I would say they failed it. Like, I would say they failed when
The
it comes
region?
to
Yes.
when it comes to the region. I think it's a really poorly written and poorly produced region. I would probably say the worst one so far.
I mean, Alamingo is a good competition.
I think
See,
I
the
think
thing is,
I think I can buy Alamingo a little bit more
See,
though than.
but
than
I think the
Far East.
thing with Alamingo though is that we just have more information about it from previous stories. So it's in that sense different, that we already knew a lot about Alamingo like going in. Meanwhile, like the Far East region is completely like new and separate.
Well, that's a kind of the thing, is that the Alamigan stuff is different because a bunch of the Alamigan people were already living in Ul'dah, like like a lot of them. There was a lot of refugees. You can argue that a little bit with the Domin people, a little bit, but like I should say the Alamacan culture isn't too far different to what we're used to in Eurasia already. Like like in my mind, it feels like almost the same people.
I mean,
like,
they are
just because of how-
Eurasian. It's still part of
Yeah,
Eurasia.
exactly. Like it's almost like the same people. Not just that, but I would say even though they didn't show it, I would say they did a better job at making Alamigo seem grander, and it was disappointing. Do you remember the beginning of Stormblood when we go to Rauger's Reach, and when initially they were like, "Oh, hey, like we're with you," but Rauger's Reach is like only one of
Yes,
like
yes,
seven
yeah.
seven different like major like rebellion
Groups.
groups.
Yeah.
And you have to unify us. Remember that? Remember how we were like, oh, okay, I guess we're going to travel
like
around
that-
Alamigo and unify the. And we never met a single
Yeah,
other
never.
other faction.
Yeah, but like that,
But
that was really
but
good
that
idea.
line-
It gives you the sense that like this is not just like 20 people like in the rebellion.
Yeah.
Like this is like an entire nation of a rebellion that just like separated.
Yeah. Even though we didn't get to see any of them, even though we didn't get to interact with any of them, even though like again like they did just a really poor job at just the other Amiga region as well. But even that line makes you feel like there's just more people and there's more going on and it feels a little bit more grander.
And we
The
didn't get
opposite
that
happened.
we didn't get that in Doma at all.
Yeah, in Doma the opposite happened because in Doma we explored everything and there were like 3 villages.
It was one
Like it
village.
was like it was,
There was
it was-
literally
it was-
only no. There was literally only one village in Doma. The second place was ruins, and the third place was the castle that we destroyed.
remember there was the fishing village, the little fishing
Where?
village. Like that was that's the one where Azula stepped on.
That was not a village. Those are
big
2
guy.
houses.
That's a village. That's
was
a little
barely a
fishing
village.
village.
It
Okay,
was barely
that
a
counts as a
village.
village. But that was remember that was the place where
it was
she made
outskirts of
that was-
the other village.
that was the place where she made the guy kill his mom.
Yeah,
and
I
dad.
know.
Remember? Yeah.
But
like
I
that
remember there
place.
was
Like
like
that-
literally like 2 houses. Like that's barely
Yeah,
a village.
But that's what I mean. Like again, we explored everything, and there were like 5 houses in total. And that's what made that whole region look so insignificant. Even
Yeah.
like it's just, yeah.
Like
it's
like
just- it's just an
Kugane,
awful-
Kugane on its own like seemed more like a country than the entirety of Doma.
Yeah. It's just an awful expansion. But yeah, it's just a shame because now this event is tied to that, and it's like it just takes me out of it personally because I'm like this. They don't have the people to spare for this, or the resources, or the money, or the what's going on. Like Hien isn't organizing this. Hien isn't like spending funds to
they're currently
have these
rebuilding.
clowns put on horse helmets. Like
Look,
I don't believe
tradition
that. I
is
don't
very
believe that.
important to them. Okay.
I don't believe that Hien would have people put on horse heads and walk around at Ozia to spread the word of Heaven's Turn.
No,
I don't believe
he
it.
would put on a horse head. You don't understand.
Uh-huh.
Look,
God
tradition
damn
is important.
Yeah, it is. I don't believe that they have that tradition though. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I mean, to be fair, this year's outfits aren't very fancy or anything, so they could have resources for that.
No,
they just
no,
dyed everything
I don't
red.
buy it. I buy nothing. Hello, Aistan. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you, Aistan. Thank you. Yeah, it's as you saw, it's been a very rough week. Today was the last day that Karina had her medication. She's had to have meds
How did she do?
for two times a day for a week, which was very stressful for everyone involved. But yeah, she was a good girl. She's a good girl. She had her meds, and for the first time, she's going to be reunited with Chi Chi tomorrow because they've had to be separated during Karina's recovery. So yeah, I'll be tomorrow.
They seem to be feeling better.
That's also why no bunny can. No bunny can. Alright. Redo Madoshi. What is Heaven's Turn? You're unfamiliar with this festival. The tradition has a rich history which dates back centuries, but I do not wish to bore you, so I shall try to keep my summation brief. Heaven's Turn is a celebration that marks the start of a new year, though the way in which it is observed differs from region to region. Here in Eurasia, it is said that the 12 select one amongst them to keep vigil over the realm until the next passing of the 12 moons. I believe this year is Nafika, the goddess of abundance. who has been charged with this duty. In the Far East, however, the changing of the year is heralded by one of the 12 totem animals. As you have no doubt discerned from my helm, this year we pay homage to the noble Uma. Forgive me. That name is likely unfamiliar to your ears. I believe you Adosians call this most majestic of beasts a horse. How such a peculiar name was conceived, I will never know.
I mean, fair enough. Why is a horse called a horse? Is it from the sound it makes?
You know, so this is the other issue with what's happening here. It would require more resources. You know what I would love? If this was not a Far Eastern tradition. You know what would fix this for me? But again, first things first. The problem is that I believe that this event was celebrated before Stormblood.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It has to have been. Yeah. So that's the issue, is that before the creators of this event even knew what the Far East was, they were already celebrating it. That's the first issue. That's probably why it feels so disjointed, because they didn't even know what the history was until later, right? Then they filled in the blanks with Stormblood. Retconning it, and if they knew what the story was going to be ahead of time, I would have loved it if this was. You can market it as Far Eastern. I would love it if this was actually an Aura tradition from the Aura tribes in the north.
To be fair, you like the guy who makes mochi is Aura.
Yeah. So they can take it a step further. I would love it if it was their tradition, and it would make more sense, because if you remember, horses did not exist in Doma except for in that region, because there were the horse lords, right? Like there was the tribe that were on horses. And if you remember, the northern tribes, the outer tribes, they were not friendly for whatever reason. They didn't really explain it too well.
I mean,
but they were not friendly, and they were not in kind of unison with the rest of the Domin people. And if you remember, the Domin people were afraid of them, and they were. It was almost like a taboo to head in that direction and to head in that region. So it makes no sense that they would celebrate, or that they would pay homage to the horse, because they wouldn't even I wouldn't even be surprised if the majority of the Dominant people had never even seen a horse before.
I mean,
just pure in their lives.
I feel like it's something that we have to remember, that in this world, like the main mount is a chocobo. Like people don't really use horses for anything. Exactly,
horses are rare. So, and the reason why I bring up the northern tribes is because in that region, one, it's big. But there's a lot of different variety of animals there. Like there's tigers, there's horses, like there's like big massive frog things. Like there's just a lot of variety there. You can get away with like there being like 12 different animals there, and then you can have the 12 different like celebrations. I'd buy it. I'd believe it. Like that would make more sense.
I mean, it would also kind of play along with the fact that like they choose their leader like in like a competition and stuff. So like you could have like a patron going from like tribe to tribe or something. You could go with that.
Yeah, like you could have even gone a step further, especially because they had conceptualized Heavenstone first before Stormblood. They could have been like, hey, this yearly event has 12 different animals. What if we have just 12 tribes when it comes to the northern?
I feel like the one problem,
they can just have one per animal.
The one problem with that is that those Aura, as you said, like they aren't like working with Domas, but it's not so much that they are like at war. I mean, it's more that like they are also very like isolationists, so like they don't want anything to do with anyone else. So they would have no reason to like travel abroad.
Well, that was made after the fact. Like that was a decision made later. So like you can just make the decision not to write them in such a way, right?
So hello, Soko.
They have the power to write it however they want. Okay.
True.
They have the power. Hello, Soko. Hello. Time to go to bed. Check for MC notification. Fine, I'm back.
I mean, you can watch from bed, right?
Yeah, you can watch from bed. It's all good. Okay. Let's talk to the Bugyo. Let's talk to the horse.
Oh, she's just selling stuff. Ah, she has a screen. Time to buy 4.
Do you not have any?
No, those are new.
Okay. Speak to the Bokyo. The Oma Bokyo would entreat your aid for the Heaven's Friend festivities.
I was gonna click on her and you ran in front of me. It was perfect.
When she bowed, that helmet looks so top heavy that she's just gonna,
like gonna
fucking
topple over.
Yeah.
In honor and glory do we first lay eyes upon one another. I am the Uma Bugyo, the head of a delegation from the far eastern nation of Hingashi. There you go, it's Hingashi specifically.
There you go.
We are come on a mission to tend to the fire of friendship with your Eorzea. This we seek to do by sharing the joys of our Heavenstern customs, which differs from those observed on these shores. While the people of Eorzea choose a deity to be first among the 12, we in the Far East granted honor to one of the 12 noble beasts. And this year, the honor belongs to the horse, the most dignified and dependable of steeds. Now, though I previously had the pleasure of introducing the horse in Eorzea, few are they still who have true appreciation for the creature. This time, therefore, it is my hope to better convey its appeal, its gallantry and majesty, to which end we are planning to have them march in a procession. Presently, a member of our delegation is out spreading word of the event to the people of Limsa Lominsa. He wears a unique kabuto like mine, and has a delightful mascot with him besides. Alas, said mascot is as anxious as it is adorable, and we are having some difficulty handling it. As an adventurer, I dare say you have a wealth of experience interacting with creatures great and small. If you are willing, might we prevail upon your aid? In humility and gratitude do I receive your assent. Without further ado, my assistant, the Uma Yoriki, set off in the direction of the drowning wench. Pray seek him out and offer him your able assistance.
To hear. Hingashi is the region of Final Fantasy XIV. Hingashi maintains an isolationist policy, which only allows foreigners to the port of Kugane. That's what I mean. Like, so it's the same thing. They're hyper isolationist, but at the same time, they also spread the word of their celebration. And at the same time, Kugane is also not like, hasn't been globalized, even though it kind of should. Yeah. Salah Saka. Do you think we'll ever go to Hingashi?
Yes.
Think so?
Yes. I think we will go to Hingashi, yes.
Well, like in a future expansion?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think so.
You think Kugane is as far as we go?
I think they're probably done with that area of the world. I feel like if we would have gone to Hingashi, we would have gone for it by now. What I mean by that is like Shadowbringers, Endwalker, Dawn Trail. Like, it feels like they've moved on from that part of the world. But
I would think we would at least get to see Hingashi, but yeah, I don't know. Hello, little snowman.
Yeah.
No snowman's I heard.
Alright, let's go. Let's go ride the horse.
Oh, I sold some dye. I'm glad that this is still appearing in the middle of the screen. One day they will disable that.
Oh god, what have they done to that poor horse? Why does he...
It's a horse! What do you mean?
Umano Unicult. Nay.
Nay.
Sounds so sad.
I mean, it's anxious, they told you.
It's like, what's wrong? It's like they glued this horn to my head.
Oh, no.
Come here, I say. Come here. Offer it a treat. Take off that stupid helmet.
Yeah,
Like,
the helmet
he's
is
scaring
scaring
it.
it.
Jesus. How am I to promote the procession when it refuses my every command? Forgive me. I did not notice you there. The Yomabugu sent you say. I could indeed do with some help. The little one here is a Unicult, the young of a unicorn, rare even in Nausea. A delegation was able to borrow it for this Heaven's Turn celebration, but as you can see, it is disinclined to obey me. While I am versed in the handling of horses, I could tame the unruliest of them. This creature has eluded all my attempts to reach out to it. It appears to be daunted by its new surroundings, and will neither move nor respond to what I say.
Give it a treat. Oh?
Told you, just fucking take off that stupid helmet. See?
Ah. Hello.
Hey. He's like, why is it so nice to you? It's like, I'm not wearing fucking horse head on my head. What's this? The Unicult approaches you of its own accord.
That's it.
When I collected it from Ishgard, I was told that unicorns favor those who are pure of heart.
See, it is from
Are you just
Ishgard.
outing yourself?
By the way, see,
Yeah.
it is from Ishgard.
I thought it a myth, but the creatures may truly have the ability to sense our intent. What was your intent?
Wait,
then?
what was your intent? Hold on. Hold up a minute.
In my eagerness to use it for our festivities, I may have driven it away, or you drew it to yourself with your innocence.
Hey. So flowery. Look at it.
Oh well, unless I'm mistaken, it wishes to say that with you. It would be willing to promote the Heaven's Turn procession. Loath though I am to impose, I might ask you to take the Unicult with you and spread the word of the event. The procession will set forth from the Zephyr Gate in the middle of La Nocia and strike southward. To begin with, you might try approaching the folk nearby. Why does he have a saddle? Who's gonna ride the Unicult? Like I feel like even a Lalafel would break it. Like
Yeah, it's
so
tiny.
small.
I mean, it's just a
I
baby.
think you should have a saddle.
It's just a baby.
When you're finished, pray report to the Yomabugu. I'll leave the Unicult in your capable hands. Okay, Uma. Okay. The Yomano Unicult is eager to set forth with you. Take it around the area and inform the locals about the Heaven's Storm procession. While escorting entails certain duties require that one or more. It's fine. We've done this before.
Yeah, but that tutorial thingy is new. Look at it. Ah, it's running together with Rudy.
Yeah, right here. Quintonite. It's Quentin.
Quentin?
Ah, it's Heaven's Turn again, ain't it? Our Far Eastern friends have gotten in store for us, I gather. What?
We've gotten something in store for us.
Well now, what a curious little creature. What exactly is it?
It's tiny is what it is. Pick it up.
I guess number 2. Well, I'm not gonna name it. It's fucking.
Okay, let's do this together.
That's what the guy outside would do. The guy with the fucking horse helmet. Fucking hell. We can do this together. To encourage it. We can do this.
That's small and cute.
Yeah. So, it's the Heaven's Throne mascot. And I see now that it's a unicorn, which makes this the year of the horse, eh?
Yay!
Ah, that explains the style of its adornments. I'm mostly out on sea, so I don't have much contact with horses. But there was a thriving harness trade over in Kugane. Chocobos in Erosia, horses in the Far East. It's interesting, isn't it? How two different creatures in faraway lands came to be embraced in the same way. I feel like this was a missed opportunity, because as you said, I was going to say there are no horses in Erosia, but that's not true.
Yeah,
The
that's
mounts,
not true
if you
either.
remember.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
in Realm Reborn there were horse mounts and Odin rides a horse.
Yeah. It would have been more interesting if there weren't any horses in Erosia, period.
Yes.
And there was like a...
That like they
There was that, like,
riding
dichotomy.
chocobos because horses just don't exist.
Yeah. I think that would have been more interesting.
But then again, like House for Tone's symbol is a unicorn, so
Yeah, but that's like a mythical creature. Like, that's different. There's to be a procession outside the city, you say? That sounds like a good bit of fun. We'll tell everyone we know about it. Okay.
hey.
The Unicorn appears to be pleased at having promoted the event. Continue taking it around the city.
It is cute.
Okay, we're going to the
Uh-oh.
restaurant.
Okay. My game was loading a bit slower than usual.
Not gonna lie, I thought we were gonna be approaching a salted citizen. I was very concerned.
I mean, we are like in the sea, so
Wait, oh, okay. For a moment, I thought that was her.
what she said.
I was very concerned.
She's just standing. She's just standing, you know, on the balcony going, "Nay."
Oh god. She's like, I just want to be a horse.
If
just
only
wanna
I
be
could
a
be a
horse.
horse. And then was when we give her the helmet. It's like, ah, this was
Uh-huh.
just what I wanted.
God.
Nay. Can you make the horse sound? Because I can't. Especially not today. My throat is not ready for it. Oh my! You gave me quite a shock. Whatever you might be. I've never seen a horned beast like you before.
It's a bull.
It's a it's a rhino. Ah, so that's why it's attired this way. I must say, I do enjoy it when Heavenstone comes to Eorzea. It allows us to experience Far Eastern culture right here at home, and this procession sounds delightful. I assume the little one will be a part of it as well? Hey.
Was Doma part of Hingashi?
No, they are two separate countries.
Okay. Is there a reason why Hingashi just didn't give a fuck about Doma?
They're two separate countries.
No, obviously. That's not what I said. I said,
No,
is
I
there a
know.
reason why they didn't care about the neighboring country being invaded?
From what I gather, it is because Hingashi is isolationist and the pirates had the sea between them, so they didn't want to cross.
But the pirates, they had like 2 rowboats.
We know, but
Remember
we
how-
know that.
Remember how the fleet was meant to be imposing, and then we found out
the
there's like
fleet
2
was 3
canoes.
boats. Yes.
Yeah.
Look, we know that.
Like
They
a,
didn't
like
know.
a strong wave would just topple over their fleet and would
Look,
just destroy them.
listen. So what happened there was that they just bluffed really well, and the entire
Okay.
country was scared of them.
The
Okay.
entire nation was terrified of 3 canoes. It's crazy.
Look, they're just really good at that.
Okay.
How adorable. I'm not too familiar with horses, so I look forward to seeing them in all their gallantry and majesty.
Ironically, it was 2 canoes and 1 boat. Like that's what
You can talk.
that was the fleet.
Hold
That was
on.
the fleet. Opa.
I try to talk to the unicorn.
Okay.
It's cute.
Okay.
Ah, look at it run. It's so tiny. Look at its tiny legs.
Ah. I'll be back, Saka. Be back.
We're just having a drink.
Track rat. I thought it was like, eh? Is that unicorn a spy? Ah,
Oh.
it's very paranoid.
Uh-huh. Yes, this is a spy, clearly, as you can see.
Yes. A unicorn young, I spy. And it's the mascot for this year's Evans turn, you say. I see. Might be as you're aware, but the Grand Company has been employing horses on a trial basis. Something came about years ago thanks to Evans turn celebration. We ride them out into the sea. It's not been working well. It's
Oh
they,
no! Oh,
they really do
no!
struggle in the ocean.
Turns
Yeah.
out they don't swim as well.
It's the reason why they're on a trial basis. Unironically, it makes 0 sense for the people of Williamsburg to use horses. Like it, yeah. Like I feel like even the terrain in this area is very like mountainy. Like I don't think
Yeah, I feel
I
like
don't think horses
Chocobo
would-
actually is so much more practical because it can
Yeah.
jump and even fly, maybe.
Exactly. Like it's actually just a bad idea. Whoever made that decision. Good. Seahorses though, like if there was some seahorse mounts, yeah,
Uh-huh.
I could get behind that.
Sure, sure. Although,
Bernard,
I mean, the way that seahorses are built, they don't seem very convenient for riding.
maybe. Being hard to come by in Erosia, they're not like to replace chocobos, but all accounts they're comfortable creatures to ride. Yeah, but the terrain is not suitable at all. Like Thanalan, a little bit
Yeah,
more
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's like open plains, but even then it's a desert. Like you'd need camels there instead. Like,
But then horses don't do all that great in forests either, so...
yeah, like they're just not built for Erosia. They shouldn't be here. Seeing a little one here reminded me of that. And then the Maelstrom's also taking part in the procession, as I expect. I'll make a point of ducking out to watch it. It's going to Dak. Oh my book, yeah. Ah, you returned. I'm given to understand that you have been promoting the procession together with...
That's my line.
It's you.
It's just
It's
so
you.
my
Sorry, I was
line.
just looking. I was mesmerized by the horse.
You looked at the helmet, they were like, ah,
Yeah.
it's mine. I'm gonna be the horse.
Hello, Mr. Horse. Hello.
Ah, you are returned. I am given to understand that you have been promoting the procession together with the Unicold. And a most excellent job you have done of it. If the excitement among the townspeople is an indication, allow me to express my heartfelt thanks for your assistance. Now then, may I ask you how our mascot fares? When last I beheld it, it was starting at fairly... It was starting at? Okay, starting at fairly every sight and sound. Look at it, it's adorable. Well now, look how outgoing and cheerful you have become. Had I not known better, I would not think you the same creature. Lest you wonder, there is a reason why we went through not inconsiderable effort to have a unicorn be our mascot for this year's celebration. It all began during my previous visit to Eorzea. In our impassioned desire to introduce the horse to your land, we had incurred the ire of a fraternity representing chocobo interests, with whose leader I engaged in a heated argument.
God.
Uh-huh.
What is this lore? What? She came here to introduce horses, then we had the chocobo delegation arrive.
Chocobo lobbyists.
Yes. This is chocobo territory. Huh? What's going on here? Jesus.
Thankfully, an Ishgardian knight chanced to be on hand. A charmingly irrepressible, silver-haired gentleman, who helped us to resolve matters in civility and amity. Bearing the crest of the unicorn upon his person, he smiled as he expressed his tremendous and equal admiration for horses and chocobos both. Are they?
Was it Harshaphon?
Yeah, are they pointing at Harshaphon? Because that's... I feel like that's the most specific, like, seasonal event then. Like, pointing to specific, like, people and time. In recalling that episode, I was reminded of the greatness of bonds that transcend nations. And so, when our delegation was due to visit Eorzea once more, I was inspired to reach out to the noble house to which that knight belonged. For a time, I had feared that what might become of this year's event. But thanks to the Unicode, and you for helping it come into its own, I have confidence that all shall be well. Aww. Hi. I cannot make harsh noises, I will not attempt. Yes, all shall be well indeed. Much like the Ishgardian Knight, I believe you possess an innate ability to bring disparate hearts and souls together. That being the case, with you having promoted the procession, full sure am I that we shall have a great crowd in attendance. Now then, the hour of the event is upon us. We shall begin as soon as the preparations are complete.
I cannot take her seriously.
Huh? Why not?
I look at her and I see horse. I just see horse.
A seahorse?
That'd be better. Oh, my Bogyo. Oh, my Bogyo is eager to get the Heaven's Turn procession on the way.
So I just like horse. Even as we speak, my faithful assistants should be seeing to the final preparations at the procession's departure point. Being immediately outside the Zephyr Gate, the people should not have trouble finding it. I dare say even you could make your own way there, little one, now that you have been around the city. After speaking to him. Hey! So excited. It does me well to see the Unicorn in such good spirits. Now, seeing as you kindly promoted the procession, it is only natural that you attended as well. Will you not do us the honor? Excellent. Pray seek out the Uma Yoriki outside the Zephyr Gate. Why do I say Yoriki with, like, English pronunciation? I don't know. He can direct you to the best location for viewing the event. Where's the Zephyr Gate?
Okay, I sent you an image. Even this isn't ideal, but even this is better. Where like the head is like in the neck area,
Okay.
and then you have like the
How do you
jaw thing
see?
heading over
How can you see?
through the nostrils.
To the nostrils.
There are holes in the nostrils of the helmet. But like
That's
even
so
this, you
awkward.
could probably make this more snug, where like the head of the horse completely covers your face, where it goes down a little bit lower. But like that would look so much better than whatever the hell this is. Like this, like this looks lazy. Like
Horse nostrils, yes. It does look really weird though. I like, yeah.
It does. It looks cheap. Like they just like stuck a bunch of horse heads on the helmet. Like God damn it.
But hey, it could be an egg hat. Do you remember the egg hats?
No.
For hatching tide, the egg hats.
Even this is slick. Like hold on. Look at this. This is like a regular like Centurion helmet. But this is a little bit more subtle, which I appreciate. Here.
Okay, no, yeah, I agree with that. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I can
Look
get
at
behind that.
Like that's like a regular helmet, and they're like, hey, we want to incorporate some horses into this, and they incorporate the horse into what the helmet like typically is. Like that's slick.
Yeah, no, I
Look at
agree. That looks nice actually. And like it's still like retains the vibe of a Centurion helmet because like it's like the mane of the horse.
Yeah.
That's actually a really nice
exactly.
design. I like
It is. Look at
Unfortunately, the stream can see it, but I would describe
No.
it to you that like it's like a small horse head like on top of the helmet, and like you know the mane that would normally come out of like a Centurion helmet is like the mane of the horse. It's really nice.
It's nice. Look at I look at this in game. I just compare the two. Like, come on. God damn it. Like, they could have done the same thing. We just incorporate it. Like, you just
Yeah, it's not their best design, I would say.
No. It's awful. So you've come too. I'm quite surprised when the unicorn appeared alone.
Nay.
In the short time it has been with you, it has become completely at ease around people. You truly have a way with beasts. Now then, those participating in the procession should be arriving soon.
I want to see the procession. Is that
these
it?
horses, might they be...
They're heavily armored.
I think that's a... Is that not a guy?
That's a
girl? Is that a
Mikote.
guy?
That's a Mikote guy.
Okay. Okay. Indeed. They're the first to be brought in from the Far East after your delegation's visit years ago. Being of a breed suited to our climes, they fared very well. We employ them in patrols and various other duties, and they've proven themselves most dependable. As their riders and carriers both, it gives us great pride to present them before the people on the occasion of this Heaven's Turn.
She doesn't say anything. But to have our 3 steeds lined up side by side, I have no doubt that mine is the finest among them.
I beg to differ. Mine has the brightest eyes, the shiniest coat, and the noblest bearing. Any and all can see that it is the finest. God, they're so small
Yeah.
in between them. As you can see, we're quite taken with our horses. If they haven't been got it, I would have appreciated like a falafel for older.
So you can have like a ladder. Have the tallest guy, and
No,
then
you-
we got that in the ladder.
Yeah, you'd have a little ladder for a little pony. Be a little pony for him.
Okay.
These splendid steeds will make their way together along the road, putting their gallant, majestic forms on display. A marvelous way to mark the coming of the year of the horse. I trust you'll agree.
Hey. I'm excited.
So what's this? You wish to join the procession? While I thought that was the plan. I thought.
Yeah, I thought that
whole
was the
point.
plan. Wasn't that the plan?
While I am impressed with your newfound courage, little one, I fear it would not be safe for you to run among war-trained creatures several times your size.
Aww.
Just have her ride a horse.
Okay. I'll be there to watch over it. I'll carry
Yeah, I'll
it
be able to
along.
watch over it. Yeah, number 2. She can ride on top of a rooster.
No, I can ride an antelope. People won't see the difference between a horse and an antelope.
Sure. If you'll accompany it, perhaps there's no cause for concern. And 'tis true that the people will be delighted to see our adorned mascot. Very well, you may take part.
Hey.
Let us proceed in this manner. While the Grand Company horses travel along the road, the unicolts shall run freely through the fields with you at its side. That would help the procession end on a charming accent, I believe. Without further ado, then, the good officers and I shall step forth. We shall see you and the unicolts at the procession's end.
So are you telling me that the procession is these 3 horses? And that's it?
Look, it takes a lot of time to create models for like 10 horses.
I expected like at least 10, like like a battalion
Yeah, I
of
agree.
horses.
Yeah.
Not like 3. Come on.
Okay, Oma.
Hey.
Okay, let's go. Oh, do you have to protect from the rats? Do we?
We'll see.
Okay.
I am a healer, so there's that.
The human unicult is savoring the joy of running freely while being cheered on by the people. Nay.
Hey. I like how Quacken is looking. Like Quacken, don't step on the unicorn. So big. Hey.
The human unicult appears tremendously satisfied. It's very satisfied. The human unicult eating continue.
Let's go. Oh, there are people here. Hey. We were watching from here. You run impressively, little one.
Here. Be it a great stallion or a growing fowl. Few things are more magnificent than a horse in motion. In the Far East, 'tis believed that to behold the horse's majestic form in the new year is to pray for peace and plenty. Furthermore, the unicorn is a symbol of the bond between our lands, a mark of friendship. That's also why we are isolationists and we allow no one into our country. Like what? Like what?
No, see, instead, like, I don't focus on that because there's no point. But I want to know why the unicorn is the symbol of House Fortune. That's what really like baffles me right now. If horses are not really a thing,
We
in
might-
Eurasia.
Yeah, we might. The quest might continue. We'll see. A mark of friendship that shall endure for generations. These two things serve to lend the procession even greater meaning.
Hey,
I was gonna say it's kind of weird that there's no like Ishgardian representative here. I feel
know,
like there
right?
should be, right?
but that's the thing. That's why I'm saying that it's weird for them to reference Harshiphon specifically when the quest is like expansion neutral, where like they only have the 3 companies because like that's like where everyone is. But they often like include some stuff that isn't like there for other people if you like progressed in the story. So they could just include like an Ishgardian representation, I guess.
Can you? Is that so? Can you do the line
Wait.
before that? Yeah.
In Ishgard, the unicorn is held to be a sacred beast that assists in religious rites. It is rather fitting that it should assist in Heavenstone as well. Why? Why is unicorn Ishgard's tradition?
Is that so? That is most fascinating. For the unicorn is also considered a sacred beast in the Far East, possessed of divine powers. Distant though our lands may be, we have much and more in common. To have the little one be one part of the celebration is auspicious indeed.
Oh, it's running off. Someone catch it. Hey. It's your line.
Truly a horse in motion. It's a magnificent sight. Magnificent sight. With that, my fellows, I shall tend to the tidying up. In the meantime, I would be grateful if you could report to the Umabugyo. My thanks again for your invaluable aid. I have to imagine that this quest takes us to Ishgard, right?
I mean, no, because this is a seasonal quest. Seasonal quest cannot
Sure.
like deal with like Ishgard.
Well, Edmund has. If you said that Edmund is in the promotional stuff, he has to show up here.
No.
He has to.
No, because in previous promotional stuff we had like Ida, for example, and like obviously she's not gonna show up. So like it's just like an image.
True, she's in hospital.
No, Ida is dead, remember?
Which one's Ida?
That was Liz.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, they're just putting pictures like, for the sake of pictures.
They're clickbaiting you with Heaven's Turn. Unironically, they got the clickbait thumbnails. You would never believe what these people putting on their heads.
I think for this Starlight one, there was Monbrida with Urianger. And clearly she's not there. In gladness and glee do I welcome your return. By the unicorn's buoyant bearing alone, I could tell that the procession was a rousing success. Nay. You have done very well, little one, going far above and beyond your duty as a mascot. Rightly proud of yourself you may be. Now, in the course of being at your side, our once wary unicorn has forged a bond of trust with you. Is this not so? Shock. Then in hope and faith do I ask that you take it with you on your journeys. In your care, I believe it can reach its full stride, and our Ishgardian friends would doubtless agree. So excited. In parting, I bid you enjoy the Heavenstone festivities while they last. And on behalf of our delegation, I wish you health and happiness for the year ahead.
Oh, shot.
See,
Just because they get to see their favorite characters in different outfits and situations. I mean, yes, which is why it would be nice if Edmund was here. They just keep bringing up Ishgard. They're like, we're honoring Ishgard and stuff. It's like there was no one representing Ishgard here in the entire quest line. What? Like, why? This is meant to be their mascot. This is where we got the unicorn from. It's theirs. it's Ishgardian.
See. But listen. So what I would like for this event specifically, because they decided to relate it to Ishgard and not just to Ishgard, but like to people we know, like specifically like House Fortune, specifically like Haurchefant and stuff. I would like if we could take the Unicult with us and go to Edmund and like ask him about it.
Unique dialogue.
Yeah, and he would have like some kind of unique dialogue about it. So like people who have already like, reached that point can like learn more like lore behind it. Just like, like a flavor text essentially.
Well, the thing is, because I think you're hinting at the fact that they're not going to incorporate like Edmund here because he's a part of the first expansion and people maybe haven't gone that far. But we've already had plenty of events before featuring characters that we have not been introduced to yet in the story because they get introduced in Shadowbringers or in.
But they were not
Endwalker.
part of the quest itself.
No, but they're there. They're there, and you can talk to them. That's what I mean. So it would be nice if there was someone from Ishgard just standing there that you can talk to, which they've done in other holiday events. They've done at least that before, so they can just do that again.
Yeah, no, that I agree. Okay, let's bring out the Unicult.
I forgot about this. This the boxes.
Yeah, but I don't know if you read, but it said that this year there's something special in this. In the piece, whatever that means.
Far Eastern Omikujishi.
You care to draw one? Yes.
Greetings, my friends. I deal in Omikuji, a traditional Eastern fortune, Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? I will draw one. You may draw as many as you like, but know that you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. Jesus, what the hell? What? Oh my god. $100 gil. That's a lot of gil. They're scamming us. No, seriously. It's 100 gil for a piece of paper. Small for. Do you want to read your first or mine first?
No, you're first.
Small fortune. Thou shalt experience limited fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure. Alone thou shalt struggle. Set forth the allies. Relationships. Cherish the bonds with which thou art blessed, and strive to strengthen them. Prosperity. Now is the time to sell. Excuse me. Longer thou waitest, the greater thy loss. It's interesting. Conflict. Cast aside idle thoughts and focus wholly on which requireth thine attention. Favor. Be far-sighted like unto the spinner, and thou shalt rise above the caprices of fortune. Caprices.
Good fortune. Adventure. Opportunity awaiteth in lands blessed by golden dawn. What's that? Relationships. A new love blossoms. Follow thy heart's desires. Prosperity. Stay alert to opportunity, and thou shalt make thy fortune. Conflict. Thy weapon suited thee well. Continue in thine efforts with confidence. Favor. Be discerning like unto the traders, and no chance to profit shall pass thee by.
You'll be unable to review the contents of your fortune if closing the window would I receive. Yes. How's you fare? Whether it was the desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. By the way, if you want to pay me more money, you can just draw another.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
It can be better,
It's literally a fucking. This is just a scam. It's awful.
I mean, this is a fair. What do you expect?
No, like something like this would be for free. It'd be for free at the fair because it's just a piece of paper.
No, you don't understand. People want the
Like
good
this is
fortune.
this is the kind of thing you'd get in like a welcome bag, not like in a you don't pay $100 for this. It's crazy.
I mean, hello, these people are back. Remember them?
Yeah. Do they have any dialogue? I didn't. get
I
any
guess
dialogue.
not. Which is a shame. Who are these people?
Wait, I thought you said there was something different
Oh, hello.
in the Omo stuff.
Hmm. 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 Interesting clothing. You can't hide.
Is this Emma Lane?
I think that's him. Like every time he's like in a different clothes.
Emma Lane is looking fine. Honoroi.
That's not Honorine. That's not Honorine. Remember he
That's
changed.
his new squire?
Yeah, that's a new squire. I'm pretty sure.
Does he have a name?
I think so, but I don't remember. We literally like met
I
him
don't.
once.
Why does he look? I feel like his outfit looks too modern. Look, he's like wearing
Yes.
a jacket.
I mean,
like
no,
it looks like he's like.
It's not that bad, but like just the fact that like, why are they here? Why are they dressed like
No,
that?
look at it. The jacket is like leather. It's like glistening in the water in the rain.
Yeah,
Look at it. Yeah, it's way too modern. What's going on? He's like in modern London, like
Yes.
shivering, like in the back alley streets. Like,
Yes, that's great. Who are you? Who are these people? Do I know these people?
oh, it's the girl.
You're not explaining anything.
Is this the Mikote girl from the Children's Day event? Am I crazy? Wasn't there like a little Mikote girl?
There was.
Yeah. Is that not her?
I don't know.
We shall master
Oh.
these steeds. Yes.
Behold the majesty of the horse.
Ah, no.
You know what?
The catfish applauding.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind this horse as a mount. Where's the catfish?
What do you mean? They're right here. Do you not see them?
No, I don't get them because I didn't finish them.
Ah, here there's like a group of catfish that are plotting to learn how to ride horses.
I can see them on your screen.
Yeah.
True, they can have mounts in Limsa. Yes, this is illegal.
True.
But yeah, I
But,
don't see them
yeah,
because I
I-
didn't finish that quest line.
Yeah, I finished the
Namazu.
Beast Tribe quest line. Yeah, with the Namazu. They're here. But this is what I mean, right? Like they're willing to show off some of these
Yeah.
characters. Like where are the Ishgadian characters? Like, what?
Yeah, I agree. Like you should have like maybe like either the Count himself or maybe like Artoriel. Like
Well, speaking of Galian Knights,
yeah, but it's just
we have the
another
honor of
guy.
participating in the Heaven's Throne celebration as representatives of Camp Dragonhead. During a previous event, our commander returned with the self-same helm as this, and it clearly became a favorite amongst our garrison. Very dashing, would you not agree?
No.
This is just random knight, though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's just a random person. What stops them from putting like Artoriel there or something? Like as like as like a representative, because he's
Right.
supposed to be like taking over after his father. I feel like that would be important to send him like as a representative. So there's another person here to talk to. Wait. Okay. Lest you wonder, it was House Forton that petitioned the Holy See to provide the Far Eastern delegation with the Unicode, a testament to the import we place on the bonds of friendship. The negotiations were something of a trial, but we are proud to have contributed to the festivities, and I couldn't be gladder to see the shy little one find its feet out in the world. But yeah, why not give us someone
Yeah.
from House Forton? Like they put MNLA just standing there.
Yeah.
Give us the lore.
But
Squeenix.
you said there was something different about the lottery thing? What?
No, at the end of the quest it said pay attention to prosperity because something, and like it didn't explain anything. But
Okay.
I did, like, maybe there's like a chance that you can get something special? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, with that, Happy Heaven's turn. Happy Heaven's turn. Got a little pony. Got a little Unicult.
Yes.
Uma Thurman.
It is cute, I will say. It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
And it is from House for Town, so you know, I have to represent.
Yeah, it's this event was kind of a mixed bag. It's kind of weird. It's cool that they said that that again they even keep hammering it home afterwards here as well. It's like, oh, like, you know, the Guardians House for Home, like they donated this unicorn for the celebration, so they have that. But at the same time, like,
they refuse to elaborate.
Edmund, yeah, that they refuse to actually have an Guardian like known characters here to interact with, which would be nice, just because like, we bring this up all the time, but these holiday events are a really nice way to show that the world is progressing and to be able to interact with certain characters that maybe in the main story you've already finished, you know, your like main interactions with, and you're able to catch up with them after the fact. An example of it is that here, hey, Emmeline is here, cool. He literally has zero dialogue. Like, what?
I mean,
like,
he has a line, but it's like, it basically says that he doesn't know anything anyway, so like he wouldn't be able to help us.
Yeah. So it's just a nice little like flavor thing that can be added that they've done before. They can do it again, but they chose not to here. Instead, they chose to add two random generic NPCs that don't even have their own names. It's Graceful Knight and Gallant or Gainly Knight. And to have them here and so like
vaguely tell us that it was the Ish Guardians, like.
Yeah,
I mean,
why wasn't this just Lord Edmund himself? Like, what? Why?
Yeah, Lord Edmund, Arthuriel, like anyone.
Yeah.
Like even you know what? Have Em and Elaine actually know what it is.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna put M here, then like make him actually know what it is so he can like explain it to us.
Give me Honorai. Gibbs.
I mean, Honoré would be also a good bet because like he's like well educated, so he would know. But I don't know like what his like story is. Maybe something else is happening with him.
Yeah. So it's a bit odd. Also, the helmet is stupid. it looks just absolutely horrible. It's actually the worst helmet so far. And hopefully they put more effort next time instead of just putting the head of an animal on top of the helmet. On top of the computer.
I mean, to be fair, the helmets were created like years ago. Like we already are repeating helmets.
Did we get the helmet? No, that doesn't matter though, because some of the other helmets look better than this.
Yeah, but
that doesn't change
that
works
like,
against it.
But you say that hopefully the next ones look better. But like what I mean is that like
okay.
all of them
You're saying no, it's gonna stay bad. Okay.
What I'm saying is like that all the helmet designs were already made and we are recycling them now, because we already went to 12 years.
Yeah, so you're saying they're just gonna stay bad. Okay.
They're not gonna change, no.
Smooch.
But yeah, that is actually something, again, like, normally I'm not as, like, interested in it, no, not interested, but like intent on finding out more information, but I feel like specifically like House for Tone is like very connected to us, so I feel like it's
integral to the story, I would say at this point. Like it's part of the character, it's part of the Warrior of Light.
Yeah, but like I mean, like on an emotional level, like we are literally like adopted to the family. So I feel like it would make sense for us to want to know like what is the symbol of the family and why that's the case. And even if it's just like a flavor text with one of the characters we can just meet, like we should be able to know. Like it just feels awkward that we denied that.
Hmm. Yeah. But otherwise, happy Heaven's Turn.
Yes.
Happy New Year. What's the next event? Is it
Hatching
Children's Day?
No,
Hatching
Hatching
Tide.
Tide. Hatching Tide or Little Ladies. I don't know which one is first. Usually they're like connected. They're like back to back.
Was it last year or the year before where they just did it at the same time? It only happened once though.
I think 2 years ago.
Merged them.
Maybe 3 years ago even.
Uh-huh.
We've been playing this game for a few years, you know. But they are like close to each other. I think Little Ladies is first, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, yeah, with that, we're going to be wrapping up. Again, a bit of a shorter stream today, but hopefully next time we're able to progress the story and embrace a little bit more of the content in Final Fantasy. Again, I do apologize for not being able to cover this recently, but we did decide to have a Divinity stream instead during the holidays. We had a Divinity. When it comes to the next Final Fantasy stream, we might be able to stream on Friday, maybe.
Solid
We might be able to have
that.
some time. Yeah, depending on our availability. Otherwise, in a couple of weeks, because next week we're going to be very busy with StarCraft. Very busy with StarCraft. So we'll see. Otherwise, you might see us in February with some Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy will be coming back, and we are like playing off stream, but like no MSQ progression is being made, obviously.
Sure. Yeah. Take care, everyone. Take care. Gonna go look after my bunnies. If you want an update on the bunnies, we did pin, I believe, videos in our respective Discords. Yeah, Cranky Ducklings and our personal Discord. I believe it's pinned in both. But otherwise, thanks for watching.
We will see you guys next time. Happy New Year.
Happy Evan's turn. Bye.
Bye.